These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to get this out to the 25.
Let's go now.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This defense for the Dolphins, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Hey, smash! Cougar 19! Be ready! Rip, check, smash! Check, smash! Ready!
Again, it's Taylor. And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as they get this out past the 35-yard line. The Colts had 3 and 8 on the year. And they were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape prepared for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
From the gun, it's Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. You talk about this Miami defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And when those add up into big mistakes add up into points against you.
Now 2nd and 9.
70 Timberwolves.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Witherspoon. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Colts send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
All right, come on. Hey.
Tua going to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to pass. Tua. This is intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Witherspoon. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Dolphins' 34-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Ready, set. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Ready, ready?
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, that was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stuffed the fake, and they take over the ball.
Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the 2nd quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jason Sanders will kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Something's taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Okay, ready? Hey, smash. Cowboy 80. Go.
First and 10, Taylor now. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Now they contend with a second and 12 after the loss.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Witherspoon. Down the field, he's got one. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second and 11.
Come back, 18. Come on. Warriors 70. 60 Maverick. 6 Dragon 60. 18 Pioneer.
Back to throw. Witherspoon. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
And they'll go on the ground. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jerry Jeudy with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
To me, the key to a wide receiver run like that is getting around the first edge guy. It's often like a punt returner. Make that first guy miss, because if you can do that successfully and get upfield, we know good things can happen. He's able to take that one into the end zone.
They'll try and throw for him. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. Back out there to send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. first down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Go ahead. All right, go ahead. Go. Ready. Watch it, Oscar.
Here's Tua. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
They're going to empty the backfield here, so you know this ball's likely to come out quick. They let the 4 outside receivers run deeper routes, and then let the tight end just make a beeline across the formation. He's able to make the catch and turn it into good yardage and a first down.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down, Miami.
Whoa. Hey.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Get set. Check. Go get him. Go get him. 18. Hey, 21 T8.
Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Sends it out to the sideline. This is Hill. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they're likely force a field goal attempt.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, Any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
19-18. Ready,
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
The rhymes coming through from the footmost squad. Boy Scouts who I be, squad to your door. We coming straight to your door, bringing all your buckets to all you rap. Boy Scouts who I be, flip mode is the squidard. Bust the rhymes, break it down like this. On the ready.
2nd down and 4.
Ready.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Now this time he'll look to throw. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
70, go.
And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Back to throw now on first down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 13.
They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Colts 7-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. From 6 yards away. And the Dolphins add 6 to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
It's a gain of
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
And that's one of the better plays we've seen this offense put together so far. They haven't been able to get on track much at all. But listen, they're only down a couple of scores with the rest of this quarter and the entire fourth remaining. So, stranger things have happened.
Get up, 7 Pirates, 7 Cougar 19, Warriors 70, Dragon 60, go Street, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. Got a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Hey, smash, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to Taylor on first down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
70, 68.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter play. We are headed to the fourth here on Thanksgiving night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
19, Chargers, Panther 11, Panther 11. Mustang 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
From the contact.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
2nd and 6. He'll drop to throw.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. The Dolphins on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
21G.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready?
On the handoff, Taylor.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 55 yards on the ground for him now as he's done that on 15 carries. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
14-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
Reno, here we go. Shot. Go.
This is Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and then leads to the 1st and goal. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Go. Hawk 70. Ready?
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. And now Mitchell, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
19, pioneer. Mustang 19. Hey, smash front. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th.
Colts 16.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Number 31, here comes second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. Pass taken in. Ball's been tied in. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
First down, Miami.
Now Tua going to change the play. Achane gets it from the gun.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. Again, Gordon on 2nd and goal. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Turbo 3, kick. Hey, 21 T8.
Back to throw is Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane
From 6 yards away.
And the Dolphins get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. The CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield. They're eligible, too.
They do tack on the extra point as well. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Dragon, come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll look to throw.
That is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear of risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him the completion.
Here comes second down.
60 Vices, 60 Vices, Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. And this one is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions now, 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down.
19, 18, 19 tight, not 19 light. 79 Bronx.
Back to throw.
Connecting with Johnson.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
It's a gain of 28
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
14 more yards. That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
And remember now, field goal does you no good. This is touchdown or bust territory. So they took a late shot for the end zone, but the defense, as they've been all game long, up to the task.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Let's go. Go street. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warrior 70. Dragon 60. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. And his throw here is incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Here now, 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 18 Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11. Watch the motion. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Man, you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Here's first and goal. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts.
60 Eagles, 19 tight, 19 tight. Top low 18. Ready.
Back to throw again. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a two-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's two-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the two-point conversion to tie the ball game.
Two-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it, and they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the two-point conversion to cap it, and they're still down by a pair. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And the Dolphins are indeed going to get this, and that should all but do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Dolphins, their playoff chances take an uptick as they move to 7-4. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, it's another week with more questions than answers as they fall to 3-9. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals.